afternoon, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to the BCC Milvia Building topping off ceremony. We're so excited to start. This been years in the making, and we're finally here on the day that our top floors all set, and we can connote that in this ceremony. We just wanted to welcome everyone here for our ceremony and let you help yourself to barbecue lunch. Looks like most folks have, but please do. We'll hear some opening remarks from some of our district leadership, remarks from our key stakeholders, our historical context and future vision, and then have the actual topping off ceremony with a chance for some pictures later. So thank you all so much for coming. And we'll hear from our president next.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you all so much for being here. It is my great pleasure. My name is Denise Richardson, and it is my great pleasure to serve as the president of Berkeley City College. I'd like to start my remarks with some gratitude. I would like to thank all of you for being here, first of all, the Kitchell Group, the Deegan Kolb Engineering, Radcliffe Architects, XL Construction, many people in the community who have been so involved in this project. Mayor Adina Ishi, and we have here on her behalf, Andrea Bernal, who is her legislative aide. Thank you so much for being here. If you would stand, let everyone see you. I'd also like to thank our very generous and forward-thinking taxpayers of Berkeley, our Chancellor, Dr. Tamil Gilkerson, who is here, our Board of Trustees, led by Trustee Lewis Quinlan, our Deputy Chancellor, Greg Nelson and his team, our Public Relations team, Mark Johnson and his crew. Thank you so much for being here. Our student trustees, Pierce Byrne and Sophia Parmigiani, who will give a few remarks in just a moment. Thank you all again for being here. I would like to share that it is a great honor to help celebrate what is now a very defining moment for Berkeley City College and for the City of Berkeley. Who am I missing? Am I missing someone? Council Member Ego Tregel. Thank you so much for being here. Please stand. Thank you. Thank you. It's a pleasure to have you with us today. Just think, just a year ago, many of us were here around this time, and this structure that we see here was a mere slab of concrete. Well, a lot has happened since then, and today we mark the moment where the highest beam will be set in place, symbolizing reaching new heights, not just in physical structure, but in our purpose as an institution. Topping off ceremonies date back centuries. They traditionally signify the completion of the building's skeleton, an act of appreciation for the workers, and the celebration of progress. And for us at Berkeley City College, it is a powerful metaphor. Over the past year, with my office located right over there, I've had the unique privilege of seeing this building brick by brick, or rather, seeing this building emerge in real time, which has created a perfect diagonal view. And on many days, it has served as a quiet but powerful source of inspiration. I often find myself envisioning students walking around, enjoying themselves in this beautiful new space. I envision the beautiful murals that are going to be constructed by our own artists at Berkeley City College. So it's very exciting to see this emerge right before my eyes. Today, as we sign the highest beam, we mark more than a construction milestone. We mark a symbolic ascent. We are reaching new heights, not only in the structure itself, but in our mission, our purpose, and our unwavering commitment to students. I'm excited to share with you that Berkeley City College is preparing in big ways to use this space very well. At BCC, we're making strides that reflect the hard work of our dedicated faculty, classified professionals, and administrators. Enrollment is up back to pre-pandemic levels. That's something to celebrate, right? Our spring 2025 headcount was 7,091. So Berkeley ranks second in the district of our four sister colleges in terms of headcount. The last time we were at that place was 9 years ago, so progress is being made. Our spring 2025 enrollment, 1,473 FTES, higher than we've seen since 2020. We are fourth among California community colleges in transferring students to UCs. Very exciting, right? I believe there was an article not too long ago, many of you may have seen, that featured us just for that point. We have a new mission, vision, and values statements here at Berkeley City College, and a very cool new mascot, Ollie the Owl, and you'll be seeing more about him soon. So we're excited, and we're ready to make even more progress once our building opens in the fall of 2026. This building is a promise crafted in concrete and steel that says to every student, you belong here, you matter here, and here is where your dreams take shape. So just as much as this moment is about construction progress, it's about people. It's about the students we serve and the journeys they're on. Thank you. It's about Berkeley and the Berkeley community. It's spirit of innovation, resilience, and it's a role as a hub of intellectual and cultural vibrancy. And it's about symbolizing hope for brighter tomorrows and stronger foundations. At Berkeley City College, our vision speaks directly to that experience. Envision, engage, and excel. That is our new vision. Our students envision futures that often stretch far beyond what they were told was possible. They see themselves transferring to top universities, launching meaningful careers, and becoming leaders in their communities. This building will give their vision space to take root and to grow. They engage with faculty who see their potential, with peers who become collaborators, and with programs and opportunities that challenge them to think critically, lead courageously, and act with purpose. Within these walls, they will build knowledge, relationships, and resilience. And they will excel, not because the journey is easy, but because they are equipped, empowered, and supported every step of the way. Every class passed, every barrier overcome, every success earned brings them closer to the lives they imagine for themselves, and we will be here to walk the path with them every step of the way. This building will be a new home for that transformation, a place for students to imagine what's next, to connect deeply with learning, and to reach their fullest potential. A space where their stories are not only honored, but amplified. To everyone who made this possible, our construction teams, we thank you. You are out here doing the hard work every day, and we see you, and we thank you. District leaders, community partners, faculty, staff, and most of all, our students, we say thank you. You are not just shaping a new skyline, you are shaping the future of Berkeley City College. I would next like to take the opportunity to invite to the podium our esteemed Chancellor, Dr. Tamil Gilkerson.
Good afternoon. Yeah, come on, y'all. All right, it's a little fun. So I'm reflecting on the fact that just a year ago almost, we were out here filling these streets celebrating the 50th anniversary of Berkeley City College and actually really celebrating the groundbreaking. And so first of all, oh my gosh, look at the progress in just a year's time. Like incredible. And so really, Dr. Richardson's remarks were so incredible and really just highlights how important this project is to us. And so my goal here is to, first of all, be here to thank the voters of Alameda County, the voters of Berkeley, the community in Berkeley, who are watching physically the growth of this community and seeing us rising in the West here in Berkeley, what will become Patricia Alarcon's vision for how the space really actually feeds and opens up, right? I mean, that's what you do. And I think what's amazing also is I want to just say that it's a proud privilege for us at the Peralta Community College District on behalf of the Board of Trustees and everybody to also celebrate that this is a project led by women. With only 11% of women in the construction trades and other places, this project is being delivered to the city of Berkeley with a new mayor who's also a woman, right? So we have women leaders from our architect to our construction management to our design firms, all of these places. And so it is with great pleasure and pride that we're here today celebrating a milestone in the journey. And I look forward to fuller and more wonderful remarks as we open the grand opening in the fall of 2026. So my gratitude as well to the entire team, to the Berkeley City College team, to our teams across the district, and for our partners for helping us reach this incredible milestone. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Chancellor Gilkerson. Now it is my great pleasure to introduce one of our student trustees, Trustee Sophia Parmigiani.
Hello, my name is Sophia, and I'm one of the student trustees, and I'm also a student at Berkeley City College. Entering Berkeley City College in my first year, I was invited by the space, seeing how the Learning Resource Center was right off of the main entrance and seeing the student community there. And since then, I can definitely testify to seeing how engaged and vibrant the community is and how much it's growing. As President Richardson said, there's about 7,000 students, even more than that. And we have about like 30 plus clubs on campus. And I have the privilege of being part of clubs like Women's Leadership Club and seeing how much that can be done in the community to support each other and support the students. So I wanted to thank everyone who's been part of this to naturally give us more space to grow in the student body, and just to provide more space for the clubs, for resources, for community spaces, and especially in Berkeley, it being so compact. I've seen so many beautiful spaces visiting the other campuses, and it's just so wonderful to see that Berkeley City College also gets such a beautiful space. So I think it's going to be great for future students to see this new beacon of light and, you know, the open windows and the sunlight going through the building. So for prospective students as well, just being able to see that this campus is flourishing and growing. And yeah, I'm super excited for it. Thank you.
You know, leaders come in many forms, and some leaders talk the talk, but then you have some leaders who also walk the talk. And one such leader is our Academic Senate President, Matthew Freeman. Matt, please come to the podium.
All right, well, thank you for that warm introduction. Again, thank you to our students. Let's put our hands together one more time for our students. This is what it's all about, our students and our future. I've been thinking a lot about the word hope lately, and this building is an architectural representation of hope in many ways. It is a reflection of the hope of multiple generations of students that have came into our space, have come into our spaces, faculty leaders, classified leaders, administrative leaders, and it is in that role that I am here. Those of you who don't know who I am, I'm Matt Freeman. I'm the president of the Academic Senate at Berkeley City College that represents the hundreds of faculty at our college, and work collaboratively at the district level with the thousands of faculty across Peralta. And it is my honor on behalf of the faculty here at Berkeley City College to be here today for the topping off ceremony of our new building. I don't know who said it, but it was said to me one time that when you reach the top of any space, be sure to send an elevator back down for others. And I think a lot about that in this moment, because as we look at our student leaders who are here right now, they will very likely be on to other spaces when this building opens up to our future students. And so we pay it forward and we build things not necessarily for those of us who are here now, but for future generations who will ride that elevator to the top with all of us who are here today celebrating the highest point of our new building. This community, as the Chancellor already noted, is seeing our democracy at work and reflected in a deep and important investment in education. It is true that education is a powerful tool that can be used to change the world, and it is no doubt about it that the education and the learning and the students that will grace the halls of this new building will bring change and hope into this community, into the state, and even into our country and the world. And so we're excited as faculty have been a part of this process from the very beginning across multiple administrations. We are proud to have been consulted in our builder user groups, and special thanks to the Kitchell team and to the administration and to the students who have been constantly in dialogue with faculty here on campus long before I was Academic Senate President, and certainly afterwards as well. And so we are part of a team that is across a lot of different spaces, and we are excited as faculty to be a part of this experience today and ultimately move into that new building where we will have art studios and communications labs and anthropology labs, and our Puente programs and our Society of Scholars will all be over in this new amazing building. And so again, thank you to everybody who is here, and thanks to all of you who show up every day with hope for the future and grind through the adversity on a day-to-day basis. Our students benefit now from that work and that commitment, and our future generation of students will benefit from that as well. And so thank you again for coming and for being a part of this journey. Very, very much appreciated, and we thank all of you.
I think Matt's off to Academic Senate meeting soon. Thank you. So speaking of building user groups, or affectionately called bug meetings, like raise your hand if you attended a bug meeting, right? So at this point, we'd like to invite our esteemed architect, Patricia Alarcon. Thanks.
Thank you, Stacy. Thank you, everyone. Can you hear me? Yes. It's a great honor to be here today. Thank you for having us. Thank you to the team that is here. We are part of a design build team with Ratcliffe Architects and Excel Construction. Aaron will come up and speak after me. We value the trust that the college and the district has put in our team to work with you to develop your vision. This is your vision, and I want to speak to that. Early in the design process, we go, we create and we have a dialogue about what is the vision for this building, what can it be? It's a very engaging process. We talk to all of our bug teams, all of our user meeting, all of our user groups, and we came up with this statement, which I want to share with you. The project vision for Berkeley City College West is to create an inclusive and welcoming center of teaching and learning for vibrant engagement across the diversity of our community that is a new dynamic hub expanding the campus presence in the heart of downtown Berkeley by acknowledging our past while reimagining our future. This vision has guided us from the very early schematic designs. While not yet evident, because all you're seeing is the superstructure, but you can see it in the rendering, this building will be primarily glass on the two prominent facades on Center and Milvia Streets. The transparency in the building is very intentional, and it's meant to demystify what is happening on the inside and to make students feel welcome and maybe even curious to walk in. Students, this is what it's all about. This is a student-centric building. Going to college, we know, can be an intimidating process for everyone, and we wanted to make an experience of walking into the building that was friendly, exciting, and welcoming. And we also wanted to celebrate the activities within, again, to make you curious, to make you wonder, and to make you want to come in. There are many areas in the new building that will serve the students. There will be classrooms on every floor. This is an academic building. But in addition, there's going to be a student lounge on the ground floor. We want you to come to school and stay in school, not have to run somewhere else in the middle of the day in between classes. Student lounge on the ground floor, learning center on the second floor to support your academic career, art classrooms on the fourth floor to support your creative spirit, a wellness center to support your well-being, and finally, a roof patio on the sixth floor. In an urban campus such as this one, there's really not a lot of room for the traditional quad or open green space. I mean, you do have a park right here. But the patio will offer an outdoor multi-purpose environment with great views all the way to the bay. It goes to that vision of BCC being a dynamic hub in the heart of downtown. Being up there, even now, even though I get very queasy, gives you a sense of being part of something greater than yourself, of a greater continuum. And this goes back to what Matt said. It gives me hope. It gives me optimism for the future in the face of the times that we're in. We can't wait to see you all again at the ribbon cutting. And thank you again for trusting us and trusting our team to be a part of this incredible process.
And now I'd like to invite to the stage Erin Allred of Excel Construction. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, and Kirk Nilsson.
I'm Erin Allred, the project executive for Excel Construction. We're the general contractor. It's a very inspiring project to be a part of in partnership with the district, Ratcliffe, and all of the consultant team, Kitchell and AECOM. The chancellor said that she's been excited to watch it for the last year. I'm really excited, fast forward a year, when it's out of our hands and into yours, and the students in the community really start to use this space. We do this stuff every day, and so we do it to serve the communities that we're in. Kirk's going to talk a little bit about the community engagement.
So we at Excel have a mantra: we build to improve lives. So how is our project improving lives? Every day, over 50 people come to work on this site. Counting off-site employees, it's closer to 85. The job supports 18 design firms and 40 contractors from 19 unions and 31 locals. The job has over 150 supply firms. We have 15 small and local businesses representing 15% of the subcontracted work, and we have a goal of 50% of the total hours worked to be from local residents. All that, it is not counting the planned 1,400 educators, administrative support, and students who will eventually walk these halls, the students literally being the future. So I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you for enabling Excel to build to improve lives. Thank you for letting us be a part of the Peralta College district community. And thank you for sharing this wonderful topping out milestone while looking forward to a ribbon cutting. We do have a memento beam. If folks have time, we have some pens, you can sign it for commemorative sake. Thank you.
And now it is my honor to invite to the stage Igor Tregub, the council member for District 4. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for this incredible opportunity to provide a few words of my own gratitude for this incredible, multifaceted, multi-pronged, women-led team that has made all of this possible. Let's give another round of applause. As an immigrant who has myself benefited from the promise of public education, and my entire team of staff is here as well from our District 4 Council office, two of whom attended Berkeley City College classes. Olga Balatina, Shamaila Ahmed, and Amy Johnson. We know firsthand the promise that this education provides, the upward mobility that Berkeley City College provides to so many. And at a time when there's so much turmoil nationally, I've been in this role for just a little under 10 months. And just like the chancellor was saying, I feel that too. My office is right there. And when I'm feeling a little down, all I have to do is look out the window and see this. And it brightens my day. Very honored to be able to partner with you all to make this happen. And thank you again. Look forward to continued partnership over the years and decades.
Okay, so we're ready now for the topping off ceremony, the actual presentation of the final beam. And we probably need some folks to come on up and sign it. And so I invite the chancellor, our student trustees, construction design representatives, and our president to come on up and sign.